Hello Scorpio family, welcome back to my channel, and if it's going to be your first time, welcome. This is going to be tarot reading for today, will be July 2020, everything around what Scorpio needs to know, and you can check your moon, your Venus, and your ascendant just in case maybe this general message will not resonate with you. As I mentioned, all tarot readings, what I do personally, I just read everything. You're gonna have affirmation card and astrology card as well. But I always recommend to everybody is to don't take this message as a stone or as a settled stone. Sorry, nothing is going to be settled down until you want it to be settled down, and you are the one who has control and power to change, shift, modify, and create whatever you wanted. So you can do and create whatever you want to imagine, and whatever you imagine, by the way. Sorry if you see that I am talking and my tongue get caught up. This is Mercury. I apologize to you from the beginning. I am doing videos, I'm trying to get all my thoughts together, but it's fully difficult, and it's very difficult for me to just speak to the camera. So I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna go fast. Thank you so much for joining me so far. Thank you so much for being here. And I am going to just give you a little hint on the way that I work. I normally take two cards from the bottom and the top of the card of the deck when the deck is ready, and it's pretty amazing what you got right now, but this will be just maybe what is in the air, what is in the ether, what is the, a little bit what you are breathing in. All right, so let's get started. I am super happy. Scorpio, do you think that I don't know a little bit of your energy? Trust me, I know that you can be misunderstood. I know a lot of people can put you in the shadow, but I'm telling you, you are the one that, thanks to you, I am here. That I could see the shadow, I could see the bad things, I could purify, and things is everything because how much you teach me in my birth chart. You are the one who knows how to purify, who knows to take care of the root of the problem, and this is bravery. I have to just say that because I'm a fan of people who actually can dig deep and don't be afraid about it. Anyway, with this is going to be the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I'm just gonna show you over here. There you go. Is telling me that you are meeting someone really special, or you are already in a relationship. Well, I would not say that you are in the relationship. I'm not gonna go so deep yet, but I do think that you are open to have a relationship. Can be that one. Also, probably you are Sun in Leo, Sagittarius, or Sun, Sagittarius, Leo, and the other one is I'm so bad today. The Mercury is literally fucking in my brain. That we're gonna have a fire sign. You probably are a fire sign, and your moon can probably be a Scorpio moon, or maybe you have this fiery moon and you are a Scorpio sun. I do feel that you are meeting someone really special, and it's bringing back this femininity, that playfulness, that I really see that you connect with yourself or you connect with someone in a very deep aware level. I think this reading will be more in a relationship level. Remember, I have to say, in this month of July, we are gonna have a Venus sextiling with Mars. And this, honey, is everything about soulmate, relationship, sexuality, magnetism. So probably, I'm not gonna say anything, you are open to find out or to connect with someone else, someone special. And I do think that if you are not this sun, or if you don't have any sun, or what's gonna be a fire in your chart, then probably you are gonna fall in love, or you're gonna be more connected with some fiery signs around it. Maybe the moon in will be in fire, or in the fire sign or something. I think it's quite a really nice relationship because you like to bond with people, and fire signs are really as well loyal. Who never know? I'm gonna just go to the heart of the matter. As I said, I apologize to you from the beginning. Mercury is absolutely making whatever he wanted with me. I cannot say too much because I will be misunderstood anyway. So you're gonna have already the Six of Wands. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look, this is the heart of the matter. For me, you are already like succeeding, you are excelling, and succeed not means fulfillment. The people normally, or what I see in people, they misunderstand, successful or succeed with fulfillment. For me, an accumulation of success is a fulfillment. Success is when you feel happy or accomplish a little task or a little thing that make you happy in an instant moment. It's a very short time. But when you do fulfillment, is actually you accumulate, and your accountability, you create that kind of accountability of all success that you have, and you say, wow, I feel quite complete. I feel quite really happy of what actually happened. But you have the Six of Wands here, where for me, is a winner card. Let me see what is challenging you though. But if this is relationship, you are quite confident. And Scorpio, let's be honest, sometimes confident and feel confidence is a quite struggle for you, because you feel you have this inner insecurity. I don't know why. Sometimes we have this feelings of insecurity that someone's gonna betray us, someone's gonna hurt us. It's really difficult to us to trust, and comes very insecure towards another people that probably they're gonna leave us. They're gonna, you try to control things that you can't. And when you got the Six of Wands, it's quite a successful card. But I need to see what actually is crossing over. You're gonna have the Page of Swords. All right. This is a challenge, but on the same time, I think this card on the same time is telling you that what's the benefit about it. It's ways of communication, all right? Which in this new union, let's say, they don't have to be with a person, can be with idea, can be a new union with yourself. It's something that is refreshing, warming, and creative. When you have the Page of Swords, which is swords is about knowledge, about talking, about communication, and the page is quite young. So I do think that this relationship and union for you is absolutely new territory. So you are starting to communicate with yourself differently, or probably you're communicating with that person differently, and you are learning and opening up new ways to communication, which is going to be good for you, because Scorpio, sometimes you get bound too much, you lost yourself. You need to understand boundaries, and sometimes talk with another person and know the boundaries for another person is gonna save you a lot of pain and a lot of paranoia and a lot of don't know what actually is gonna happen and how I can control the situation. When you get clear and you can be honest, you can start the communication. And I think it's very young, can be naive. But when you have the Page of Swords, I do think this is going to be new for you, so take it easy. Don't be demanding, and also don't be demanding with another person either. Let me see what is why the subconscious. This is very interesting. You have the Empress in the subconscious. So why you are having this relationship, or what do you are ready, is because you did your self-work. And this is sometimes difficult for you. Well, difficult for you for all signs of the zodiac. But I have to say, this is the opposite. This is Taurus. The Taurus is everything that take a time, not rushing, don't go deep, think about things twice or three times before making action. And you are quite opposite. You are intense, you go fast, you want to bond together, you are more sexual. All of that can say for me, when you have the Empress, is why you are ending up to have this relationship, because you spend time working in your self-love. You spend time being in Venus. In Venus, and talking about relationship, you are being quiet, giving a lot of thoughts, working about, maybe you're being in therapy too, to understand how you can develop a better relationship with yourself. And it's a very self-centered. If when Empress is there, and you become that that feminine energy, which is everything about nurturing, caring. And once that I'm able to care about myself, also I'm caring about another person, because I am grounding enough, that I have abundant enough that I can care about another people too. So you get on a level that your self-love is on point, I have to say. So your subconscious, and why you are towards this relationship, is because you spend a lot of time alone, working in yourself and doing your own, not even a spiritual work, but psychological work. Because we like to say, Scorpio, you like psychology, and you like esoteric, you like the unknown, you like to know about how the brain works. And I do think that this was quite for you like a playtime. Let me see what is in the front of the mind. Ooh la la, you have the Seven of Swords reversed. Let me just see over here. I'm gonna show you. Look, the front, I have to say, this can be a problem for you, but it's reverse, which is good for you. Why? Look, the Seven of Swords is sneaky, is quiet, it's a very mysterious card, but on the same time can make other people do whatever you wanted to do using manipulation, or not always manipulation, but maybe trick their mind in the way that they get your benefit. Taking advantage of others can be, alright? But because it's reverse, I'm really happy that you let go of this. Like, I'm really happy that you learned your lesson. And if you don't learn your lesson, I must say that because you was here, you could identify that pattern. You could say, oh, wow, I could easily get whatever I want through another person. Do I really want to do it? Do I really, really want to do it? Or maybe it's much better for me to learn how I do it myself and get the value for myself instead to take advantage of someone or use someone else to get whatever I wanted. So I'm really happy that you have the Seven of Swords reverse, which say that sneakiness, that shadowy, what everybody knows about Scorpio, you are able to choose if you really wanted to do it or not, which make a little space in your psychology or in your logical mind that can help you to step out of this pattern. That is actually not beneficial for you, because you will not take a credit. If someone is gonna make it for you, you will not get the credit at the end. So it would be really great if you learn from it. But I think it's reverse, which for me is something that you release, you're not doing anymore, and also you're doing the reverse. You actually are doing, being more honest, we were talking with people, don't want to like take advantage of it, also rejecting a little bit of help sometimes. That is a bad thing, but I understand where you come from. Like, I really understand where you come from. And I have to say, what actually you leave behind. Because when you have the Seven of Swords, you leave it something. Let me see, what did you leave? Queen of Cups. Yeah. You leave behind, and that is pretty accurate, and it's pretty insightful. Why? The shadow side of this Queen of Cups is a little bit sometimes, you know, that mothering, not even mothering, that nagging, needy, the person who is clingy, right? When something that you're leaving behind that you don't want to, the other people do the stuff that you have to do, you want to put your hands in the dirt, you really want to make it happen, you have to leave behind, and you have to, well, not have to, should, maybe, might, may, you choose the words, leave behind this intense feeling or intense emotion of constant neediness, constant connection, that you need someone to achieve your stuff, or you need someone to achieve your happiness, or, you know. And I'm very happy because you're starting a new relationship, and you're starting a new relationship without using the other person, without manipulating the emotions or triggering the emotions of another person. I'm really happy that you're doing that. You're leaving behind a really big part of the clinginess or dependable energy. And let me see what's in the near future, because you're gonna have a really fresh start, and I'm really happy for you because you have this Six of Wands at the beginning, which is you are already succeeding. So don't mess it up to drive by your own fears to be alone. You can be alone without the need to be in constant companion. So I do think that this Queen of Cups is telling you, you don't need, you know, you are leaving behind that neediness to be in constant companion because you feel incomplete. You are a complete person for now. Let me see what's in the near future. The Magician. What I'm going to say about the Magician. It's a pretty nice. You can create your own reality. Bam. And that for me can say so much about the conjunction that we're gonna have with Pluto and Jupiter, the sextile that we're gonna have with Neptune too. Is a lot. The everything what you imagine and everything that you really wanted to have in the relationship, you can make it happen. Everything that you messed up, or everything the relationship in another times with another people, with another person, like, don't bring it in now. Just focus in what Neptune is gonna tell you. The Neptune is already in Pisces, and intuition, it's spiritual work. It's like, what do you really want to desire? What is your dreams? And your dreams to have the perfect partner is actually nothing to do with what you had. And I'm really happy that you have this future, or this is near, very, very close future with a new union. Not even with the partner, as I said, it's a new union. It absolutely creates something from the scratch. You have all the ingredients, you have all what you need to know in order to approach this new relationship. You will learn in absolutely different way, and you will learn new things, which I do think and feel that is the best for you for now. And I believe as well that check this out, or check this full moon that's coming in the 5th of July. This full moon is practicality, is a moon in Capricorn, is a very wealthy, is abundant, but at the same time is opposition with the sun, which is in Cancer. This is what I'm gonna say. When you have the magician here, it's telling you, okay, you have all the pieces of the puzzle. You only need to have a time to pull everything, adjusting with each other, pull all the pieces together, and then you have the puzzle. It's telling you to practice what you preach, basically. I really like this magician, and they actually can make the dreams come true. And it says a union about work, and it says a union about love. Both of them, you are able to have all the ingredients. You have all the ingredients already. You only need to put the hands on work and make it happen. And then keep carrying, because this is not just doing one time. This is a constant discipline. This is a constant consistency is going to be the word. It's gonna ask you for be consistent in what you say and what you do, and the both of them have to be equal. So in this new union, you need to be aware of who you are now, and you have nothing to do with who you was a few months ago. Maybe you are not even the same person after the coronavirus. All changed for all of us. So what did that change to you? And what do you really want to bring in this new union? You have the magician, honey. Magician, I have to say, this is so good card. Let me see what is in the advice. The Nine of Cups. Look, he's coming. I have to say, this is a really good sign. This is Pisces energy, but on the same time, I really like it because it's the Nine of Cups. It's actually moving towards to offer you a quiet affection, that offer you quiet attention, that offer you this connection. If I am not wrong and you are in the relationship, or you are starting to have this union, this is quite a Princess Charming, okay? This is a beautiful in the beginning. This is advice. So probably you are connected right now with a Cancer man or Cancer woman. It can be Cancer, Aquarius, or Aquarius, no, sorry, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So you're gonna have maybe already a relationship with your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming, whatever they want to call it. But I do think that if it's not a relationship that you have right now, it's totally fine. If you are single, I do think that you are open up to love and love yourself in a different way, which makes everything super easy. Let me see what is in the next. You have the Five of Wands. And other people see you quite offensive, and but this card, I'm not gonna say that is super defensive mood. This card as well can say just a little bit of conflict between here and there, but nothing serious. I don't think that the Five of Wands already don't have any kind of too much meaning. Why? Because if you're gonna have a relationship, you're gonna have a conflict, you like it or not. And it can be a playful conflict. Like, you can also laugh at the end, like, how we are, like, are we actually like fighting about this? And you are gonna be like, oh, and the both of you will be laughing at the end. So it's nothing to be worried about it. So just be prepared. Probably you're gonna have some conflict, because Mars is squaring too many places right now. It's too many planets and it's messing up a lot. So probably you're gonna have that kind of quite irritation moments, or irritation feelings on the full surface. I'm sorry. So every single time that you're gonna speak out, probably you feel more irritated, or feel more like so sensitive, or you really don't want to talk, or you're gonna have that quiet short temper. So be careful about the way that you communicate, and be compassionate with yourself, and have a lot of patience. Aries comes with, in Mars, comes really strong. So pace yourself and all of that. This is going to be hopes and fears. Well, I do think that this is going to be the hope and the fear. We're going to be both of them. We are talking right now with the Chariot. With the Chariot is Cancer Nation. It's moving. It's a cardinal sign. It's telling you have to shift. You have to move. And Scorpio normally don't, we know Scorpio sometimes the shift for you is kind of like, yeah, it's easy, it's fine. But sometimes you shift so much, you lost direction. What I think is going to be in the hope is you lead by the heart. So Cancer Nation lead by heart, Scorpio, you lead by intensity. So you should like go more for what you feel and embrace what you feel, rather than dig deep and rush in the intention, or go more intense in your relationship, in your talk, in your feeling. Go more to understand and embrace, your feelings by itself without any attachment through it. And for those say is going to be a fear, because open up the heart again. So a new union, to a new stuff, is quite difficult for you. And it's absolutely difficult for everybody. I don't think this is gonna bad. Everything that started new is always that feeling of uncertainty with what's gonna happen. Where the unknown is over there. It's something that I absolutely never been before. But you need to start. So the Chariot is telling you, once that you are moving, you will learning. During the movement, you probably will keep carry on having more information. You will understand more often. You will understand more fast. You will like grow more fast, and you can generate more wisdom. So don't worry about it. It's a new union, and it's a beautiful union. Let me see the outcome. There you go. The Hierophant is absolutely a connection, if I am not wrong, in the spiritual work. And also I do think both of you have or meet around spiritual groups, or have the same ideology, have the same ethics, the same beliefs, and also probably the same religion. Who doesn't know? I don't know. But what the Hierophant is the outcome is a union, and is a union. I really like it because it's a Jupiter as well. Is a really expansive. Is both of you are going to span your thoughts. Both of you are going to actually relate to each other in a very different way, and I really like it because it's going to be a union where both of you are going to support each other, but both of you have the same view in a spiritual journey, in a spiritual realm. My camera cut out. I was saying this is a really beautiful union. You only have to be careful when the Hierophants come out. Can be a little bit have this surface of controls freak, and a little bit like try to manipulate and move it out. Don't go in that way. Remember that you leave already this Seven of Swords a long time ago. So let's go to the affirmation card. We're gonna have the legendary affirmation cards. So say, I am able to conquer all the challenges I am confronted with. Amen. Look, one thing that I know about you, and one thing that I know about what do you do, is you are similar, and Aries is similar of you. Like, both of you, Aries and Scorpio, like to conquer, like to be the first, like to win the competition. So this is part of your challenge, is absolutely control yourself. Control yourself, conquer new ways, conquer yourself and your dark side and your difficulties to engage with people, trust people. I think this is a really good union to actually to let it go and be more flowing through the things that make you fear. Let me see what is an astrology perspective, an astrology card. They say Chiron, healing. Probably, I have to say, because you have Hierophant in the outcome, and it's all about spiritual work and religion and praying and vision in the very visionary way. Probably, and I have to say, this union on this big part of the self-love that you're having, or the new union that you have with yourself, can becomes a really big part of your healing. They say, because Chiron, look, Chiron say is the healing powers, growth, release, personal development. Then you're gonna have cleansing, forgiveness, superpower, and then you're gonna have self-doubt. Chiron is a planetoid, if far as I know, but it's representing the wound. It's representing the pain. It's representing what you fear the most, what you're painful enough, what actually all the time have a problem for you to deliver to the world. And if this relationship comes out, it's going to show up what wounds you. But on the same time, is a really invitation for you to say, do you want to heal it? Do you want to be here? Do you want to, a fresh start with someone else and have this union in an absolutely different way and heal yourself for your past life or for your past experiences? Chiron is there to just remind you how strong you can come and can become, to just face it, what actually make you feel, or what to make you have pain, or what is painful for you. Thanks God I have the word. Chiron is over there just all the time having the red flag to say, this is pain, this is gonna be painful, this is gonna be wounding, but on the same time it's telling you this is healing. This is the way that you need to heal. This is the way that you need to express yourself. This is the need. This is your need. So I will advise you to go and check your birth chart. That you can calculate it. You can go Google and find out, and see what Chiron is doing. I do believe that if you can dig it deep in Chiron, you just need to focus in that and see how you can heal this part of yourself. And this union, as I see, and I hope that I'm not gonna be crazy today, is a big part of the conquer and control, big part of your life. Not towards another person, to your own actions. Instead, to have your own reactions. You're gonna be mature and you're gonna be grow up. You're going to do a lot of stuff with this union. As this general message say, I am able to conquer all the challenges I'm confronted with. You are gonna confront problems with this relationship, but you're not afraid of. You're gonna be growing and your soul will be absolutely expanding and limitless. But you need to understand the pain is going to be hand to hand. If you don't face it, it will be painful forever. So this relationship will be the healing process that you need it. And maybe not even you need it. The union that you're gonna have with another person will be absolutely as well a union that for their other person will be healing as well. All right. So this is going to be July 2020 for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. This is true, so please subscribe. Will be absolutely super supportive for my channel. If you like it, please share it. Comments below. I would love to hear from you. And that's it. So see you in the next videos and have a lovely day. Bye.